This is another stall13.com video. Hay is in short supply all over the country. The prices are going through the roof, mainly because this is December. We're starting winter in North America, so the price of hay always goes up in winter. And we've had a 17-state drought this last summer in 2011, so hay is kind of low. I want to show you the good things and what to look for when shopping for a bale of hay. How do you know your horse is getting good, safe roughage? Because that's what we're talking about here, the quality of hay for your horse. Now we need some bales, or at least one bale. Probably should have done this before I started this video, but I'm going to cave this down and get us some bales off the stack. And there they go. All right. Oh yeah, I should probably say don't do this at home, but where else are you going to do this but home in the barn? Okay, we got us a bale. Just a random bale off the stack. That's what we want. Now, there's a reason why I'm wearing gloves. Not because of the air temperature, but I want to talk a little bit about hay. These are just your basic cheap cotton gloves. And there's a reason why I have these gloves on. And that is because I want to show you something about hay. And that is, if you take your cotton gloves and you rub them all over the hay like you're giving the bale a massage, okay? And then you do this. You pick up your gloves and you look at them. If there are tiny little stickers or tiny little, almost like slivers in the gloves, then that means that there are tiny little slivers, little stickers going to get in your horse's teeth and gums. It's going to be uncomfortable to eat. It's foreign matter. But if you notice when you shake them, we get these gloves clean, and look, we don't have anything sticking. So that means that this bale of hay is okay. Very important, this bale of hay is okay. That doesn't mean the whole barn full of hay, the whole field or stack of hay. That means that chances are this bale of hay is okay. Because that's what we're talking about here, ladies and gentlemen, is each individual bale's accountability to be good food for your horse. Now, I'm going to cut this wire. I want to talk about the wire. Whether you're buying bales that are wire tied or string tied, the nice thing about wire is how do you know if a bale is mildewing, if it's rotting, if it was baled wet? If this wire is rusty and not clean and smooth, well, where'd that rust come from? That means that this bale was probably a little moist, something to think about. If the twine, whether it's poly twine or hemp twine, around here, is the twine mildewy? Does it feel rotten? Same thing. Maybe you've got wet hay. Break open a bale, any bale, and just take a flake. Some people call these flakes. Some people call them sections. I don't care. It's about looking at the hay. You want to take a flake of hay and you literally want to sniff it. And it should smell like hay, grass, summer, spring. If it smells dirty, if it smells moldy or mildewy, that's not a good sign. The next thing you want to do is you want to put that flake down. You want to grab another one. And you want to shake it. And you want to see if there's a bunch of dust in the air. Notice there's no dust in the air. We're just losing some of the hay. If you see dust, that means that there's dirt, there's sand, there's grit in this hay. Well, that's going to stay in your horse's stomach. That's not good for your horse. The other thing you want to do is go ahead and take a flake. Peel it apart. Smell it again. See how good it is. Does it have any color to it? Does it have different subtle colors? Now, a lot of you, I want to qualify this for a second. I'm in Oklahoma, in the central part of the United States. This is called Oklahoma prairie grass. Where you are, you might have alfalfa, clover, timothy, coastal hay, brome hay. There's all kinds of products, or not products, but all kinds of plant life that's called hay. So this may not even look like what you have in your area. But the process of determining whether it's good for your horse or not, It's the same across the board, folks. Just apply what you're hearing and seeing now to the type of bale that is in your local area. Once you have these flakes open, see how it flakes. Does it come apart like a deck of cards? Does it flake easily? Now, if you're in somebody's barn and they don't want you to break a bale apart unless you pay for it, that's a bad sign. If someone says, well, I've already picked a bale out for you to look at and I've opened it up, that's a really bad sign. Think about it for a second. I'm in the hay business. I bale hundreds of acres every summer. All my hay goes to horse people and horses. I don't care what bale you break open. Why? Because it's all good. Why would I care what bale you break open if they're all good and I'm representing myself as a guy who bales hay for horses? So if someone is trying to sidestep the process or focus your attention on one bale instead of others, think about that. There's something wrong with that. This has been a pretty good one. Hope you enjoy this one, and it should help you pick out hay. This is another Stall13.com video. My name is BJ Rickard. Take care of your horses. Take care of yourself.